Good day! In this video, we are going to learn how to calculate the surface area and volume of cones. This is a new video because we have to do this topic in the new NCEA Level 1. So without further ado, let's try to solve the two questions. First question, find the surface area of a solid cone, means there's a base at the bottom. If the radius is 4, so the radius here is 4 centimeter and the slanting height is 13. So in this, before you do it, you need to know the formula to calculate the surface area. The surface area is the area of the base, which is the pi r squared, which is the circle, as well as pi rs, where r is the radius and s is the slanting side. So you need to know h for surface area. So once you know the formula, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to substitute the numbers into the formula and just chuck it in the calculator and we should be able to get this right. So to do that, with the radius is 4, so radius is 4 and slanting height is 13. We're going to put all that numbers into the formula. So it's going to be pi, radius is 4, so 4 squared plus pi times 4, because the radius is 4 and the slanting height is 13. Okay, so that's all we need to do. Now we need to use the calculator. So when you multiply pi times 4 times 4, the answer is going to be 50.265. And I suggest you do not round that up too early. Make it 3 dp or 4 dp. And on the second question, pi rs, we're going to pi times 4 times 13. I did it before, so the answer is going to be 163.363. Please check whether I'm on the right track. And last but not least, you're going to add them up in your calculator. And if I'm not wrong, the answer is going to be 213.63. And don't forget the units. The unit in this case is going to be area, so it's going to be centimeter squared. So this is the type of structure you need to do in your NCEA exam. Great. Now we're going to do the second part, which is the volume of a cone. The volume of a cone is similar but different question now. Okay, so we are going to calculate the volume of the cone. Find the volume of the cone if the radius now is 7 and the perpendicular height is 8. So in this case, you do not need to know the slanting height, you need to know the radius and the height. Okay, so the formula is 1/3 area of base times height. So now we're going to put in the formula 1/3 area of base is a circle again. So it's going to be pi r squared plus the height, which is your h. Okay, so the perpendicular height is h. Now we're going to put in the numbers in there. So 1/3 pi, the radius is 7, we found it's 7, okay, times 7 squared, multiply by the height is 8. So now we're going to chuck in our calculator, 1/3 times pi times 49 times 8. And then the first part of the answer is going to get 1/3 multiply by pi times 49 is going to be 153.938. As I said, round up to 3 or 4 dp and multiply by 8. And last but not least, you're going to put the answer. I'm going to bring it up a bit. So just put in a calculator and the answer should give you 410.50. And this time, because it's a volume, the unit will be centimeter cube. This is how you set up in the NCEA, and hopefully you got it. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers everyone and have a good day.